shop. So that room is like the perfect legacy for me to leave behind. What beautiful words. When Danny called me and offered me this award, told me that I had been chosen for it, he said, but Carol, 29 years. Then he puts me right after the repository, thank you, 200 years. When you're in a helping profession, Canton, Ohio is a wonderful place to grow. A city that's building on its strengths, takes pride in its roots, and answers to the needs of the less fortunate on so many levels. I started my career as a part-time social worker for a new homeless project 29 years ago. 20 rooms on the 3rd floor of the YWCA. I watched the shelter grow with the addition of a family shelter and on to transitional and supportive housing projects, responding to the needs of the homeless in our area. 8 housing projects today in 4 buildings, 12 staff members, and 149 units of housing. We have grown. Our child care group, for middle art and gymnastics classes, we are now a 5-star rated child care, and most recently, the addition of an early Head Start program, one of 5 new grantees in Ohio. We are proud. I've always loved being at the grassroots level of my work. I believe it is a gift to be allowed into the hearts and minds and pasts of my residents in an attempt to rediscover their own strengths and to give them a sense of hope. We all know that when you're in survival mode, and it's happened to all of us, you start to feel numb, and certainly there's no time for self-reflection. Finding safe and affordable permanent housing was always our first goal with shelter, but I learned early on that homelessness is really a symptom of a lot of other problems. So, in Stark County, we collaborate. We access agencies who are also under the United Way umbrella, as we are, to provide ongoing services to address mental health issues, job training, drug and alcohol problems, medical, prescription. United Way covers so much more. On the other hand, and this is where this collaboration is so wonderful, they also have an annual Day of Caring, where they unite businesses with nonprofits like ours in a dual effort to first provide workers for a day to complete much needed tasks that we could never get done otherwise, and also a chance for us to educate the community on what we do and the population we serve. Another group, and there's many, but I have to mention Leadership Stark County. They come in every year for the Christmas party that you saw on the slides. They bring in with them Boy Scouts, youth groups, their own families that help with the morning, building on their leadership skills, teaching by example, as well as exposing them to our work and our population. Leadership Stark County introduces prospective board members to the Y. They also provide staff development for the Y, all levels. We could add so many other agencies, Kansas City schools, courts, area businesses, faith-based community, veterans, colleges, youth groups, card clubs, credit unions. I started naming, and individuals like Randy Hunt and so many of the faces that I look out at today who want to make a difference, who do make a difference. Only in Stark County, with the state's largest football rivalry, Kinley-Massillon football also compete to provide 23,781 pounds of food to area food banks. That's Stark County. And may I borrow a phrase from United Way? We live united. Whenever our hands reached out, there was someone to hold on to. And even more satisfying was when our residents crossed over and became the ones that were donating the money, volunteering in the donation room, on our housing committees. And there's even one who brings fresh fruit to the Y 3 times a year out of her disability check because she wants to give back. Everyone who is being honored tonight has touched the Y in some way. I have been blessed with the support of this community, with my YWCA family and the YWCA board, who developed a closeness that's very rare, especially in our workplace. place. My friends and family, many of whom join me tonight, and I'm so sorry that my mother is not here because she has bronchitis on the worst day of the year. She supported the Y from way back before shelter even began. And my faith. I have also been blessed dearly some days with the lessons I learned from the residents I serve. And so I represent so many professionals in Stark County who have worked 29 years and much more, who have loved the work they do, and have appreciated living in a community full of growth, talent, caring, generosity, and I have to mention, Hall of Fame Village, downtown renovation, arts and Stark. This is a community that's on the verge of doing so many wonderful things, and that will reach down to the homeless. Most of all, our community understands that when you raise the standard of living for one, you raise it for all. The Appreciation Award granted to me today is an honor. I thank the Chamber, I thank the Y for so many things, but it is really my award to give. My appreciation goes out to all of you. Thank you so much.